Greetings, greetings. Well, when it comes to the recent fires in California, one could easily think that those who lost houses and property were white, rich celebrities, because much of the reporting being done has to do with the millions, even billions, in property damage belonging to them. But the reality is, there are people of various ethnicities living in California, and the more I saw their stories being excluded, the more I began to wonder why that is. So I went on a search and hunt for these stories, particularly for folks who look like me, after a Facebook friend tagged me in a video of a young lady who gave her own report on Blacks being affected as a result of this fire. I then went and found additional stories and compiled them here in this video. I'm not going to comment on the manner in which fires were dealt with when it came to communities of color, because all were left devastated, regardless to ethnicity. But I will say this: we have to do more to speak up on behalf of our own, because our lives simply do not matter. There are those claiming that the wrath of God caused this fire as a result of the slaughtering of Palestinians, which is horrific and yet ongoing. I don't know if that's true or not, but Blacks in this country could certainly make the same claims for reasons too numerous to name here. What I do know is America as we've known it is no longer here. And in the days ahead, the rights and protections we've been accustomed to will be missing in action, just like the fire department and Black communities who suffered in these fires.
The fires are not just affecting rich white people. I've been seeing a lot on social media about how the fires here in LA are mainly destroying rich celebrity homes. And I am here to tell you that that is so incredibly inaccurate. I realize if you don't live here in California or LA, your perception of LA is completely screwed up by what you see on TV and the movies. There's a lot of regular folks that live here, and there's a lot of folks that live below the poverty line here in LA. There are 8 wildfires actively burning here in LA County. One of them, the Eaton Fire in Altadena, has completely burned California's first middle-class Black neighborhood. Not rich folks, not celebrities. These are mainly 3rd and 4th generation Black family homes. Altadena was one of the first suburbs in LA that Black people could buy houses in. The people that lived in these neighborhoods were the first people in their families to buy a house. These are hardworking, middle-class Black folks, Black families, multi-generational families living in these homes. As of today, these neighborhoods do not exist. It's not there anymore. These homes have been completely wiped out. Businesses, grocery stores, banks, low-income apartment buildings, rent-controlled apartment buildings, gone. The entire neighborhood has been burned to the ground. I am 6 months pregnant. My nerves are out of this world. I've been shaking. My chin is breaking out. I'm in the valley, currently in the center of several fires around me. I just got word that there is a new fire very, very close to me, waiting for my husband to get home so that we can leave our house and evacuate. We're not rich. We're not celebrities. No one is immune to the fires that are happening in LA right now.
She was saying, hey, get up, get up, get up. And I just laid there because I'm used to going through tragedy living in California 30 years, right? But I just took it for granted. And then at 3:35, she says, we got to go. We get out at 3:35 this morning. We're driving down the street. We pass a fire that of a half a block away from our home. We come back about 8 o'clock and we see that everything has burned up. The house is totally engulfed in flame. Have a secondary home behind it. It's gone. The car, it's gone. The trailer, it's gone. Everything is gone. And I didn't take it serious. So I didn't grab anything because I'm like, okay, we're going to be all right.
I was told that my house burned down. I drove up. I needed to see it. I wanted to get some clothes for my son. The entire neighborhood is burnt down, but somehow my house does not even have a scratch. There's no fire damage. I went in, but the house next to mine is still on fire. So I'm going around begging anybody to come put out that fire to protect my home.
Because there's no water.
There's no water pressure. I tried to turn on the water myself. I would have tried to put it out, but I have no water pressure, so I have no way of putting it out.
You and your wife are just trying to go get bottled water?
Yeah, so my wife went to get bottled water. I'm going to meet her down the hill, and we're just going to try and throw bottled water on it, but I don't know if that's going to work.
You need a lot more than that. And so the firefighter said that you're basically not on the list right now?
They said they had a list of places to go. They're spread thin. I understand. I really understand.
So you're just begging somebody, if anybody's got water and can help, you're about a mile down the road from here. Tell us your
Yes.
address.
I'm at 615 East Los Flores Drive, Altadena, California, 91001. I'm begging anyone to help put out this fire.
Right over here is my kitchen, my living room. Oh my God. Pots and pans and stuff right there. Oh,
Oh my God.
yeah.
Hey. 25 years I've been here. Easy, 25. Gone. Less than 3 hours.
The avocado tree made it
See, there's the help.
with not sufficient, just kind of getting excited.
It has like vents in it for electronic.
Nothing prepares you for this amount of destruction. I mean, there's no manual, there's no book.
Yes, it was horrific. Like being there, it felt like you were in a scene of a volcano movie. You saw embers flying everywhere. Wind gushing at 90 miles per hour, going left and right. Just trying to get your bearings. He comes by, Philip comes by, flashing a flashlight, telling me, "Oh, we gotta go, we need to get out of here." And then I had to race to get my wife and the baby, get her. And I'm like, we have to go next door, get our grandmother. We were leaving. I noticed that my sister's car was still in front of the house. Everybody was getting alerts to leave and get out. So the next day, come back. Her car is still sitting there, so I had to go back to figure out if you know she was still there, basically. So my cousin, EJ, brave as he is, said, "You know, I'll go and see what's going on." And he took a shovel, climbed over the debris, and start moving stuff around. And there he saw like a hip bone, and just that's when he knew that she was there. So,
I'm so terribly sorry for your loss.
You evacuated, you weren't thinking your home was going to end up on fire.
No, I was not thinking that my home was going to catch on fire. I was thinking I was coming home to my wonderful place I just bought, just paid for. December 17th was my last payment. February 6th would have been my 13th year in the home, my first home ever. So, you know, it's gone. I stood there and watched it go.
What did you love and lose in the fire?
I lost it. From a guy with everything to nothing. I lived my whole life helping people. I didn't think it would happen to me, but it did. But I have my help.